I had such trouble writing the story this week is because like once it was done, it was done, you know?
Perfect. We're today. 113. Yeah. 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 It is the COVID damage. It's a class, it feels like a dot down. Right? It just. Yeah.
Once upon a time, my voice went out into the world and everybody heard it because they turned.
Yes. I did it when I was, yeah, I know. So much information. You remember that?
Morning, friends. Good morning. Hi. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there doing some mothering. Thank you for being with us this morning. I'm Reverend McKinley Sims. I use he, him pronouns. And I am so glad to be part of our storytelling service this morning. Welcome to everyone who is joining us, whether it's your first time or you've been here many times before. If you are here in the sanctuary or joining us online on Zoom or watching us on live stream a little bit later in the service, it is good to be together. Friends, if you were not here last week and you didn't get to meet the newest member of our team, I want to thank the wonderful Holly Ferris for helping provide music today. And to our wonderful choir who is here and going to be performing later in this service. Friends, this is a UU congregation, which means that we are people of different faith traditions, different racial identities, different gender orientations and expressions, and we all gather here under one roof to try and do life together, to try and build beloved community, to embrace all souls and nurture wholeness. For these gifts and the gift of your presence here this morning, we are truly, truly grateful. And invite Shay forward to the microphone and invite us to take a collective breath together.
Today's service is about co-creating and story, how exploring and collaborating together enables us to go beyond the story we could tell individually, expanding and broadening the possibilities for connection, vision, and transformation, and how those elements lend themselves to creating the story of a hero or a heroine's whole and holy journey, a journey that begs not to be forsaken. May the healing energies of creation and journey be guiding lights for us this morning.
Come, friends, let's worship together. And in honor of Julie Regano's last day with us today, we're going to dive into our story. Once upon a time. Friends, we're telling a story today, so come with me on this story. Welcome to the town of Esther. Here in the town of Esther, where we all live, we light a chalice to celebrate our coming together in love, to mark the sacred space of our town, to mark the time of our community, and to invite spirit into our lives. It is a heartfelt and soulful observance that the town of Esther, as you all know, has been observing for many, many years. So we all know how to do this. This observance beckons us to reconnect to the place within that forever remains interconnected with self, others, and mystery, asking us to transcend an ordinary time.
Our chalice lighting words for today, the better choice, are by Reverend Abner Neeland, the first minister who served this community 203 years ago. Please hear your truth in these words as Julie lights our chalice. For those of you who have gathered virtually, we invite you to light a candle wherever you are today. Ah, wretched minds who still remain mere slaves to superstition's din, a noble toil may I sustain, a nobler satisfaction win. I would resolve with all my heart, with all my powers true peace pursue, nor from these precepts e'er depart, which have the good of man in view. Oh, be this service all my joy, around let my example shine, till others love the blessed employ and join in labor so sublime. Be this the purpose of my heart, my solemn, my determined choice, to ever act the virtuous part, and in the ways of truth rejoice.
That's what we've done here in the community of Esther for many years. We all respond to the words of the prophecy by reading these words together. We light this chalice to fulfill the prophecy, to save our town. We light this flame to find the key to unlock the door of this prophecy. Oh, and as we have done for many, many years, now we sing our song. Let us sing number 113 in the sacred text. Where is our holy church? I invite you to stand if you are willing and able here in the sanctuary. Sing along. Main characters for today, Versal felt annoyed. Versal felt perturbed. Versal knew the curse on the town of Esther that they so beloved was literally tearing the place apart, and no one knew how to stop it. The people said the words and they sang the songs, but the prophecy was not fulfilled and it was not working. So Versal knew that it must be those people. It must be them, the thems. They're doing it wrong. They're trying to change everything, but nothing is getting better. Somebody needs to find the key to this prophecy to break the curse and save the town. But it couldn't be Versal. Versal's not that kind of person. Versal was not the kind of person to go on quests or to take risks. Versal just wanted to stay Versal, wanted to be in their town, to stay in Esther forever. And they wanted the town to stay Esther forever too. So Versal fell asleep with mixed emotions. And Versal had the strangest dream. They dreamed 3 voices came to them, claiming to be muses. One said her name was Justice, and one said her name was Love. And another, well, Versal couldn't make out what that muse said. She was just kind of there.
The voices mingled in Versal's head, calling them to come meet them again and to find the secret tool needed to break the curse. It starts with sharing, they said, over and over. It starts with sharing. Versal woke with a start and looked for someone to share their frustrations and curiosities with, so they joined the crowd doing just that. Let us join Versal in sharing our emotions and feelings through the ritual of joys and sorrows.
Friends of the town of Esther, we invite you to come up by the side aisle, drop a stone into the bowl of water that symbolizes this community, and share something that is going on in your life if you feel called to do so by speaking into this microphone. We'll listen to some music together and hold all these joys and sorrows together. Come, whoever you are, the table of joys and sorrows is open.
The quick joy that I had lunch with Dr. Ione Vargas the other week, and it was really lovely to see her, and she's doing so well. So just wanted to share that with y'all.
Good morning. I have 3 moms on my mind. My mom, who's going through melanoma, my stepmom, who just had emergency heart surgery and she's doing really well, and my sister, who is going through colon cancer. And we're sending them a lot of love. And I got to spend time with my mom last weekend, so that's a joy. And I'm going to see my sister next week. And
Good morning, everyone.
wanna say happy Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Anam. Just, I guess, a sort of a bittersweet day because we're saying goodbye to Julie, and yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna miss you so much. And yeah, but it's also sweet because, you know, I'm very happy for where, you know, they're going on, and just, you know, that's life, right? You know, we just got to keep moving. Want to wish everyone who celebrate Happy Mother's Day, and also to hold those who this day might be difficult for in our hearts. And finally, I'm usually not this self-promotional, but tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm kind of happy about that.
Hey, good morning. I'm Raki, if you don't know. Julie, I want to thank you because you told me when you were here, right? That knowledge is the most valuable thing we have to give. We are so quick to question the cost of things, but often unwilling to explore their true value. But value is so much more important than cost. The public domain is the grand sum and freely available human creativity and the knowledge you give, right? I want to thank you. Thanks, Julie. I had a wonderful time here with you. It was a lot of knowledge. I can tell you that. It was fun too. Hey, Julie, take care out there, okay?
Good morning. Wait. I'm back. Anyway, I'll start with the sorrow first. I have two dear friends, husband and wife, who both have Alzheimer's. And they're back, they lived in Raleigh, but they're back up here near their daughter in Coatesville. And I just want you to keep them in your hearts and prayers. And my joy is being back here in the sanctuary with you. Can you hear me okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of with the mask on, it's you know. And it's been a long time since I've been here. Gee, what? But it feels good. And that's important. And lastly, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all those who mother.
I told Wayne, who hugged me before we came up, that I literally got to hug my joy today. And I'm going to do the same thing because Ethne Ross is here. So I'm going to have two hugs. And welcome, Ethne.
I love you. You have a good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Cynthia Bradley, and I put 5 stones in because there are 2 for my daughters who are here. One's there and one's there from Allentown. And the other 3 are for my children in New York. As many of you know, have suffered a devastating fire in their home. But the good news is they found temporary housing. They'll be moving in shortly. And they'll be there for the next 10 months to a year because their house has to be completely redone. But that is good. They won't be moving. They've been in hotel and 2 Airbnbs so far within a month. and there's a 2-year-old and there's a dog, and so it's hard. But thank you all for your gracious thoughts, prayers, and donation. We really appreciate it. And I'm just happy to be over here today.
Need a little bit help here. Good morning. If you don't know, my name is Marie, and I'm very excited to be a member next week. Research. And the joy that I have that I want to share with you is my mother is with me right now. We're taking care of each other. And we recently moved to South Jersey area, close to Voorhees, Williamstown area, and she's loving it. And we're loving our new home, and it is a 55 older community. So she feels, the neighbors that we have, we could not have asked for better neighbors. They came out the very first day when we moved there. The gentleman, his name is Art, and his wife's name is Ann, came out and greeted us and said, I know this is your first day. So I know you have nothing in the refrigerator. So come on over if you need anything. We have cold water, we have everything you need. So that was just really, I said, this is the place where we can be. And yesterday I had an opportunity to take my mother to some friends of ours in South Jersey area and had kind of like a Mother's Day celebration. So I'm joyful that she is joyful. So thank you. And have a wonderful service today.
We got another message from Clarabelle.
You said first. I'm there. First base.
First base, thank you very much. Third base, who's on first? Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Tamara, as you all know, I'm Cynthia's daughter. I am not going to focus on sorrows. I'm going to focus on joy. Joy. My mother will be 75 next week. That's it. What a joy. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Versa logged on to their computer to see what was going on in the Zoom chat and to share any more joys and sorrows with the community. And seeing none expressed out loud, we drop a few more stones into the bowl of water for all of those joys and sorrows not said aloud, but held dearly in the quiet of our souls. And invite Julie forward.
Woo, excuse me, buddy. Clarabelle, do you want to come up with me? Yeah? Yeah. I love when Clarabelle helps me with the stories. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Get your hands ready. We're going to go. Once upon a time. Now, I hope that over this year, it has become your favorite part of the story, like it is my favorite part of the story. So I hope you'll indulge me one last time. That's my favorite part of the story. Can I say it again? All right. And you all did it so well. You should do it again as well. Hands ready? Ready? Once upon a time. In the middle of our story, our hero, Versal, was very distraught. Can you look upset with me? Their hometown was breaking apart, and with it, their community. They had tried so many things and put so much effort in, but nothing seemed to work. Now, these three muses, Justice, Love, and whoever that third one was, Versal couldn't make it out. I know. The muses say that they need to do something even harder than they've already done. Versal made an important decision. Nope. No. Who knew if these muses were right? Just because the muses say something doesn't mean Versal needs to listen anyway, right? When Versal was distressed, like they are now, they would go and visit their dear friend and mentor. Walk with me. So our hero walked to their mentor's garden, all the way over on stage right, sat next to her, and sighed. What's wrong, dear one? She asked with Versal with her hands in the soil. I met the muses, Versal said, reluctant to say more. Oh, I thought you might be meeting them soon, the mentor said, smiling. You know the muses? That Versal asked incredulously. Of course I do, the mentor says. Justice makes a great quiche. Did you have a good talk with the muses? No, our hero said, sulking and staring at the ground. Can you stare at the ground with me? Sulking. Yeah. The muses said, I have to do all this work. Ready? All this work. I know, to help the community, but it's too much. Too much. Who knows if it would even work? Right? I don't know. Does it seem like too much effort?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like too much effort. Versal looked up, nervous to see how their mentor would react. But when Versal looked up and saw their mentor's face, I'm just going to center us a little bit more. When Versal looked up and saw their mentor's face, their mentor had a big streak of dirt across their face. You have a little something on your face there, Versal pointed out. No, actually, I don't, the mentor said calmly. Here, can you stand here and can you say, there's something on your face?
There's something on your face.
Oh, Versal said that again, but no matter what Versal said, their mentor didn't believe them. What are you talking about? You're wrong. I'm not going to listen to you, the mentor said. Well, no, Versal explained again. It's really there. It's right there on your face. Everybody has something on their face, the mentor justified. Why mention it? Right? There's nothing you can do about it. It's always going to be this way, the mentor said. Well, it doesn't have to be that way though, right?
Right.
Versal said you could wash it off.
Yeah.
Washing my face is too hard, the mentor said. Can you do a big yawn with me? I'd rather go to bed. Versal was very frustrated and said, my dear friend, you have something on your face. Yeah. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I just want you to know so you can wipe it away. The mentor smiled knowingly at Versal. What? Versal asked, annoyed. Can you look annoyed? Very good at that. Oh, I have something on my face? Thank you for telling me. Even though I try not to, sometimes I get dirt on my face. Would you help me wash it off? The mentor responded kindly. Versal was surprised but grateful that their mentor was finally listening to them. And they reached over. Can I touch your cheek? Yes. They reached over and brushed the dirt off their mentor's cheek. And when you think about being in community together and what it means to be a member of Estor, which response do you think was the best one? The mentor asked Versal as Versal was wiping their cheek. And Versal thought for a moment as they looked into their mentor's eyes. The last one, I suppose. Can you rub your tummy? Feeling something deep inside of them starting to shift. And why do you think that is? The mentor asked. So now we're going to be quiet for a moment and think. Versal was quiet for a moment as they gathered the words to explain what they were thinking and feeling. Sometimes, Versal said, when we are building community together, it's important to listen. Can you shake your ear? Listen to what other people have to say, even if at first we don't want to hear it. Yeah. But we do that because it's part of our covenant, our promise to one another. And the mentor nodded. There are times we need to hear news or feedback that causes us discomfort. And the mentor held Versal's hand in hers. Can we hold hands? Yeah. Just like that. But hearing it and responding to it constructively with curiosity and humility, we can more easily go about building beloved community. And this is especially true when it comes to feedback about how cultural privilege along race, gender, ability, sexual orientation, and class impacts others. Kind of like what the muses were talking about. Versal said, can you rub your tummy again? Feeling that shifting sense inside them, settle and ground them. So we need to listen deeply when someone tells us we have something on our face, the mentor said. And we need to be good community members by letting our friends know, oh, when you've got something on your face. The mentor hugged Versal. Can we hug? As they took deep breaths together. Ready? Grounding their souls in the moments they just shared. Ready? The mentor asked. And Versal took one more deep breath. As ready as I'll ever be. Very nice. Big finish. And so our hero continued on their journey. Just as our children and children at heart will continue up to our religious education room upstairs, where we will start making preparations for our Ari Sunday on June 11th. Thank you. Can you take a bow? Very good. And now, oh man, we're gonna need to get the hook. And now we have a song to sing us out. I don't remember which one. Here, oh, it's on the screen and everything.
Sing along. Who I am is who I am. Forever I am a divine soul. And who you are is who you are. Forever you are a divine soul. And who we are is who we are. Forever we are a divine soul. We're going to take just a quick second, Shay, before your piece. We've been sitting for a second here in the town of Esther. And every so often a shaman comes to town and tells us what we need to do when we're feeling a little antsy. Someone invites you to do it. So if you'll just take your hands, kind of put them up by your face. There's a prophecy in this town and the curse that is on this town that we all know about. And I have something here. Work it into your face a little bit. Trust me, this will fix everything. This is all you need to do. And with that, the shaman departs. And we think that things are maybe all for the better. Versal feels the stuff on his face and thinks, oh, good, I don't have to do anything else. I'm feeling a little groggy and sleepy.
Versal, stirring and feeling groggy from what they think is a deep, deep sleep, gently shakes their head to clear their mind and tries to readjust their eyes. What in the name of? They exclaim. They slowly look around and find themselves alone, sitting under a tree in a place they know, but that somehow no longer feels the same. Versal knows that they appear to be in the park in Esther's town square, but something is different. First of all, how am I here? They wonder aloud. What? I don't hear birds singing, dogs barking, voices I know, or sounds of town life. Why is it so quiet? Where has everyone gone? Versal, now making their way towards the town hall, continues wondering, and why do the colors seem to be different? It's like there's a yellow tint to everything. The sky doesn't seem as blue, nor the grass is green. Suddenly, Versal hears a clatter and then a rumble. Looking toward where they think the sound has started, Versal sees a fantastic sight. The statue that has always stood firmly atop the town hall bell tower is moving now and now floating towards them. Versal is stunned and scared and mesmerized. What is happening? They exclaim. Versal, do you know who I am? The statue softly asks as she settles herself down on land, looming larger than life. Versal, feeling overwhelmed, mutters, yes, that's right, the statue nods. I am the muse, Lady Justice.
And Versal, looking at the face of the figure before them, wonders silently, how does she know my name? That it's me? That I know who she is? Lady Justice, smiling, replies, though I am blindfolded, Versal, it does not mean I cannot see. As it has been said, the heart sees deeper than the eyes. And Versal looked at Lady Justice skeptically, wondering aloud, how can seeing with one's heart possibly help the cause of justice to fight injustices, to break a curse? Oh, when I see with the heart, Lady Justice shares, I'm not trapped by appearances, and I witness another without regard to power, wealth, or identity. Lady Justice must be unbiased, and her scales must embody fairness. There are two sides to each story. Each must be heard and carefully weighed on its own merit, and this means one must listen wholeheartedly. And when we learn to listen this way, as I have, we can hear more than what is said with mere words. I experience who is before me, and I ask myself, How can a more transformative, inclusive, and virtuous justice be built? How can belonging to one another end systems of oppression and marginalization? How can I embody these understandings and knowings as Lady Justice?
Still dubious and a bit defensive, Versal scoffs. I doubt that such a radical change can occur, and dramatically rolls their eyes. Here, Versal, take my hand and let me show you, Lady Justice beckons. As she moves closer to Versal, she becomes smaller and stands eye to eye with him. Versal takes her hand, and suddenly her blindfold and the scale she carries start to glow. Justice also happens in small everyday actions and interactions, Versal, and we can all radically change and shift for the better. And with those words, Versal begins to see various moments of their life taking form around them, almost like a mist rolling in. Moments where their commitment to justice was filled with love and added to the collective energy and hope of others. Moments where they connected with others, thinking about how to destroy the curse, and moments where they fell short, when though filled with bravest fire, the actions they took and the words they said were not love-filled, or the encounters they share were less than loving. Now, because they are holding Lady Justice's hand, they are also hearing wholeheartedly and seeing with their heart and not their eyes, experiencing all the emotional and physical sensations of those they once encountered, hearing their names as well as their stories.
Versal, feeling overcome and not yet fully understanding, begs the living statue, Lady Justice, this must be the key. Please give me your blindfold and your scales so that I may change how others move through the world and break this curse. Oh, Versal, she says, as their memories and emotions create a storm around them both. These are not mine to give. You must find those gifts and tools that are your own, that you may embody and share all of who you are and live a life and destiny that is truly yours. No one can do this for you. I may only bless you as you go your way. And with that, Lady Justice gently squeezes and lets go of Versal's hands, releasing them to the storm that is their own.
At first, Versal thought that a dog, a golden retriever, was nuzzling them, feeling warm doggy breath upon their neck and licks upon their cheek. But then as they started to emerge from their second deep slumber and to focus their blurry eyes again, it seems like they could be looking at a long-haired person. Hey, a voice says while tapping them on the shoulder, "You okay?" Wow, you've been through the ringer, huh? Versal clears their throat and tries to get some words out. I think that, but then thinks better of sharing what they sort of remember. Swirling motion, faces and feelings, and a living statue. None of that could be real, Versal thinks silently. And where on earth am I now? Name's Love, but sometimes folks call me Watson. The stranger says, while putting his hand over his heart, pronouns are he, him. Whew. It looks like you've been sleeping in that position for a while. May I help you get up? And Versal shakes their head no and grunts as they start to push themselves up from the ground. Is this the field that's a mile from the center of town? He asks Love. It looks like it, but I've never seen it with so many flowers blooming and looking so green. Yeah, it is. I sort of took to tending it as a project about a month ago. A month ago, Bursel echoes back. You did all of this in a month? Yeah. With a little patience and a lot of love with a capital L, anything is possible, Love answers back. Anything is possible, Bursel parrots back with a bit of disbelief. Yeah. Anything can be possible when we say yes to love, Love gently replies. When we open our hearts to the healing power of love, when we breathe love into those places within the land, within ourselves that have been hurt or wounded or cursed, we have the chance to care for, to love, and to create and embrace growth. With ourselves, love also asks that we go deep to feel uncomfortable so that we may become open-hearted, able to give and receive and to forgive. Love changes us and then transforms how we are with the world.
For a minute or two, both of them stand in the sun's warmth, looking around the field, taking in those words and the abundant splendor. Love turns to Bursel and says, let's have a meal together. Under that old weeping willow over there, I got figs, I got bread, I got butter, I got honey. And Bursel nods because he loves all those things. They're so soothed by this place that they barely notice that Love has called them by their name. In fact, that they must have shared their name. So under the shade of the tree, Bursel eats a meal and feels nourished and whole. They're at peace and present. And Love witnesses this and draws a cup of living water from a nearby spring and asks Bursel, how are you feeling, friend? And Bursel experiences this question deep in their bones. The inner walls rise to cloud their eyes. Their breath catches. Hey, I'm sorry, Bursel, Love says. Runs over to them, places his hands on their shoulders to steady them. I thought you were ready. I'm the muse, Love, and I heard you welcome, and I thought you were ready. Before losing consciousness, Bursel hears Love say, Bursel, it can be scary and uncomfortable. When we're asked to give from deep within, but you can't run away from this. Not this time. You are called to do this. Find a way, Bursel. Bursel, find a way. I should have stayed Watson the dog for a little while longer. Might have made this easier. And Bursel felt himself fall through the floor. A dream world somehow sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into themselves, pondering what justice and love were calling them to do. And they heard music arise around them.
Versal could feel their body drag down deeper and deeper into the dream world, like a cork bobbing down a river, until finally, with a somehow audible plop, they found themselves spread eagle on a soft and plushy carpet in a throne room of some kind.
Virtual, this must be it. I just gotta find the key, the tool, the weapon I need to get out of here with my stuff on my face. I'll show love and justice how good I am, and everyone else will know how good I am too.
Hello, dear, said a deep voice. What brings you here?
Virgil looked up from the ground to see someone sitting on a ruby red throne, gazing intently at them from underneath a jeweled tiara. The obviously royal figure had gorgeous, voluminous hair, brilliant eyes defined by ink and blush that made each angle of the face stand out, looked like stained glass come to life. The figure stood in a regal cape, flowed behind her, illuminating long, muscular legs that ended in high-heeled, pointy shoes made of white alabaster. And Virgil had never seen anyone so pretty and also so handsome.
Oh, Shantae, you must be Versal. They told me you were on your way, and I've been expecting you, honey. Come sit with me and tell me some more about how you came to state my stage room this evening.
The queen moved from the throne and gently led Virgil to the plush cushion, set them down on it, and began complimenting everything about Virgil's experience, from their clothing to their determination to succeed. Before they knew it, Virgil was sharing about their adventure so far, recounting details and forgetting for a moment what the mission was.
Wait. I'm sorry, but I'm here for something and I don't have time to just sit and talk with you. I need to be moving now. I gotta find the secret weapon to break the curse and save the town. And who are you anyways?
I'm known by many names: Karan, Philoxenia, Croyson, Omotanashi, Magilu na Patnanga, but you can call me Rad.
Well, Brad, do you know where the secret tool is? That thing I need in order to break the curse in my town?
Oh, I think I might, but I can't just give it to you, honey. That's not how it works. You have to earn it on a quest. You've done so much already. Look at the state of you. You're all covered in dirt. You sit in my chair and I'll sit down here. And she took a towel and dipped it into a bowl of water and started daubing at Versal's feet.
Versal freaks out and yells, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?"
Oh, of course, honey, my apologies. But they kept wiping off the dirt. It's just you've come a long way and I don't know your whole story. I once knew a town like yours, whose people were plagued by illusions and ghosts like a curse.
You do? Well, what was the curse? What did they do to fix it?
They had such harsh words for each other, and they had such resistance to seeing that the illusions for what they were part of the curse itself. Those illusions are so easy to fall victim to, Versal: perfectionism and defensiveness and scarcity. They tell us that we're not good enough, not smart enough, not able enough to make a change, and we believe them. The queen kept on cleaning the grime off of Versal, moving up their legs to their arms and neck. Have you ever felt that way, Versal?
No, I'm totally fine. All I need is the right tool and I can fix my town and get rid of them. Those people who don't do it the right way. I just need to work a little harder and a little longer and I can make them see the light of my way of doing things. Rad starts wiping Versal's face and Versal flips out. Why are you doing that?
You got something on your face.
I do? I mean, oh yeah, I do. I tried to use this magic powder to make me stronger and faster and better and
Honey, those ghosts and illusions get to the best of us sometimes.
Versal realizes they had been bewitched by the illusions of the curse too. They just couldn't see it before. They'd been so focused on justice and love and finding the tool. It wasn't just them who were caught, it was Versal too. Versal began to cry and Rad kept wiping away grime.
Thank you for sharing, Versal. May I share something with you? Versal nods. You're trying to be perfect, honey. But that's not what you were called to do. You're trying to do this alone, honey. But that's not what you were called to do.
What am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do?
Be you. Be you with all of your faults. And do justice. Do love. Let them in to see you, to know you, to change your views on the world. And break away from the ghosts and the illusions that tell you you're not enough.
And tears fall. But I can't. I've tried and failed and failed and failed. I can't.
Want some more advice, Shantae? Let the tears fall. Let the tears fall for all the times that you couldn't. And let them cleanse you of your guilt. Guilt is a useless emotion. Let the love of your town and of all the people in it transform you and inspire you to start anew right now. Go and hug your thems and transform them into us. Go and share of yourself. Go and make space at your table. Go and break the curse with your vulnerability and your love and your, well, me. Versal says, Rad?
And radical hospitality places her hands on Versal's cheeks and kisses their forehead, cleansed of the residue of the magic powder. Go and give back to the world. And Versal wakes up.
Let's take a quick intermission. Curtain's going to go back up in 3 minutes. I invite you to return to your seats. Now's the time when we collect our offering for the good of this community and the good of our neighborhood. We encourage you to find a way to give that suits you, whether that is financially, of your time, of your energy. Any money that you give today into the plate goes towards the operating fund of this congregation. Anything that you designate as Change for Change, here or online, goes to the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee, this month's Change for Change organization. More info is on your screen. Anyone can give through their smartphone. However you choose to give back, we are so grateful, and the offering will now be received and accepted. Act 3. Versal wakes up and runs into the street, shouting for them, for the thems. Versal cries out to the town and hugs people and shares the secret. I got it. I know what to do. You're not them. You're not those. You're us. We are us. I know what the prophecy means. It's about radical hospitality and love and justice and being vulnerable and acting in faith. And the town looks at Versal kind of sideways. Said, is this person okay? But the enthusiasm is kind of contagious, right? Can I hear some enthusiastic contagiousness? Yeah, okay. Versal shouts, come on, y'all, let's say the words that we've been trying to find together and break the curse and extinguish our chalice. With these words that are shared from Abner Neeland. And invite us all to say them together with some verve and some energy when they come onto our screen or in our order of service. We all say together here in Esther, be this the purpose of our heart, our solemn, our determined choice, to ever act the virtuous part, and in the ways of truth rejoice.
Versal waited for the magic to happen and for the illusions to disappear, for the ghosts to become ancestors, for nothing happened. But what happened was the spirit got lifted. And Versal looked at the former them and noticed it was now we. And we says to Versal, maybe it's not a single solution. Maybe it takes a little bit of time every day till it becomes the thing we know, till it becomes the only thing we know. And at least we're pointed in the right direction, all of us.
And though we hoped for a quick and easy solution, that is not what we are called to. Our closing hymn is number 1020, Woe Ya Ya. We invite you to stand in body or in spirit and sing this hymn together, along with Holly. Absolutely.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we will win, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, and we will. It will be hard, we know,
invite you to remain standing.
And so it was that here in the home of Versal of Estor, or perhaps here in the home Versal of Monterey, or perhaps at your home, wherever you are, we learn the story we need to hear of how you need Versal, our Esther, stationed in our hearts, our Monterey, here in the flesh. We learn how we need each other to walk this path, to heed the calls of justice and love, and to learn from the example of radical hospitality on how to co-create beloved community where there is no them and the only us. And we do a little bit at a time, every day, moving in the light of God. Let's move in that light outside and into the sun to dance and celebrate as one family. May it be so. Amen.
I invite you to put a new language in your mouth if you have not done this before. Siahambe kukanyen cuencos. Say it for me. Yeah, make it up. Siahamba kukanyen cuencos. Siahambe kukanyen cuencos. Siahamba. All right, and alternating with English, we are marching in the light of God. Have fun, dance. Please clap on 2 and 4 and have fun.
Thank you, friends. All right, so we are actually going to invite people to go outside and dance around the maypole, which our kids are doing right now. But a couple of things that we want to make very important, timely announcements. One, we're doing a pop-up sale, formerly known as the flea market, and we need volunteers for June 10th. If you are interested in volunteering for the pop-up sale, Deb Gausman, are you in here? Hi, Deb. See Deb if you would like to volunteer. Folks online, reach out to Deb Gausman. Second call, more time sensitive because it's coming up next week. If you are interested in registering for, attending, or volunteering at the Universalist Convocation that we are hosting right here at Mount Airy, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during service of this next weekend, please sign up. Information is in the newsletter, and we need to make sure we have accurate numbers for food purposes, or Steve Workman will be very upset with me.
Please do it today if possible.
If you need to know how to register, we can show you how to do that. All right. Thank you, friends. Let's go in peace to either go downstairs and hang out or to dance around the maypole as you feel called. Thank you, friends.
After that.
One more hand for Holly Ferris, please. Thank you, friends.
Good storytelling. Good storytelling.
I think we can unmute.
Yes, we can unmute, yes.
We'll wait for the sounds to die down. And pardon me, I ended up having the luxury of getting the flu, not COVID, but the flu, even though I had the vaccine in October. But I'm pretty sure I know where I got it. So I'm on the mend. But I'm puffy and trying to eat a little. How's everybody else? I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, we love you no matter what.
I thank you. I'm also like in the darker room, so it looks depressing. But so how